everybody. This is Kim Boudreaux Smith. Welcome to a special show this morning. I say this morning because I'm in Eastern Standard Time. We are broadcasting live from the Bold radio station. Lead Her Up is in Women on the Rise. And as far as I'm concerned, these women that are on the show today have risen, but we are on the rise to a very special day today. It is another book launch. The compiler to this book is on the show. She's going to take this over here in a moment. I want to say a few things. We have some seasoned international, #1 international best-selling authors on this show today, and we also have some, as I call it, some newbies. So this is exciting. So without further ado, Kate Gardner, our compiler of The Missing Piece in Business, I'd like to turn the show over to our wonderful leader of this book. Kate Gardner, welcome. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Kim, and thank you so much for having us on your radio station today. Thank you. And to share this journey with you and being the co-author as well. Well, today is a huge day for all these women who have come together in The Missing Piece in Business. The Missing Piece in Business is a book where every businesswoman has come together and they understand the challenges of running a business, but they're coming to tell you the truth. They're all coming together today to share their experiences, to share their wisdom, and to leave you with the knowledge that you could really incorporate into your business to make it a success. So with me today, I have got many authors on this call, and I'm going to let each woman come forward, tell a bit about themselves, their names, a bit about their chapters and what they're going to share with all the readers who read the book. My first chapter, of course, mine's first in the book, and it is called Why Success Was Built on Failure. This really talks about how I went from absolute zero in 2 years to the six-figure business that I own today. I have many challenges, I have many failures, and it's in there that you can read my complete journey, how something that I failed on so dramatically last year became my #1 success this year. So ladies, welcome to the show. It's lovely to have you here. And please, the first one, do step forward and give your name and tell us a bit about your chapter and what your chapter is called.
Well, this is Deborah Adams, and I will go first. I'm used to going first because of the name Adams. When I was a child growing up, I was always in the first desk, in the first row, and that's how it's been for the rest of my life. So thank you for inviting us, Kim, and Kate, thank you for your generosity in sharing this project with us. My name is Deborah Adams. I live in Vancouver, Washington, USA, and my chapter in The Missing Piece in Business is named Synchronicity in Business, Make the World Go Round. And it's titled that because I believe so many things in our life are cyclical, and I enjoy being in those circles. So I wanted to include a success strategy from my experience that has helped me grow and strengthen myself personally, which then in turn helps the business. Is that right?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it. Love it.
So, who's next? Come on, ladies. Don't be shy.
This is Kim. I'll jump in. This is Kim
Okay.
Boudreaux Smith. I'm wearing many hats this morning. I'm producing this show. I'm a co-author, and oh my goodness gracious, what else can I be doing this morning? Kate and I just want to share with everybody that Kate and I met back in another book. I say back, which was only a few months ago, if you realize that, Kate. Back in, I do believe, I can't remember when we all came together, but the book was launched in October. And Kate and I are big believers in walking our talk and talking our walk, and collaborating and supporting each other and supporting women. So with that being said, no matter what books Kate and I compile, we support each other and step in each other's books to walk our talk and talk our walk. So my chapter in The Missing Piece in Business is what color are your glasses in business? And I talk about removing the rosy colored glasses. I do a lot of work with women that are just starting up their business or have been in business for a couple of years, and they're wearing some really intense rosy colored glasses. They're going into business with they're being misled with themselves and with what other people are telling them. So I just talk a little bit about what it takes to remove those glasses and really see the actual truth and how to push your sleeves up and work to get your business from a startup position and work towards your personal success. We all have a different definition for success. So that is my chapter. And my why is, like I said, Kate and I are colleagues, partners, business partners, friends. And I could not be in one of Kate's books because that means I couldn't tease her and harass her. And it's a lot of fun, and I would not ever be around all the other co-authors as well. It's the community that we are building, and it's just such an intense sisterhood, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So, Kate, thank you for leading up this project, and we're in the countdown here because it goes live at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. I'm getting so excited. We need to play some music and dance.
Thank you so much, Kim, for sharing that. So who's up next to share their wonderful wisdom and advice with the listeners?
I'll go next. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
I'm Lil Lazar, and the name of my chapter in this book is Be Yourself, Learn to Like Your Boss. I am CEO of Lil's Professional Bra Fitting, which is a company that I started 3 years ago from scratch. And my message in my chapter is that you have to be passionate about what you do. And in order to be passionate about what you do, you have to find your passion. And part of finding that passion, though, is learning about yourself. And Kate has, this is the second project that I'm involved with Kate, because I was in the first book also, The Missing Piece. And so it's just been an absolutely awesome journey that I have been on. I started first on a personal journey, and Kate has been coaching me, which is another thing that I've discovered, the importance of having a life coach and guiding you and finding what your true passions are. And that has helped me with my business, and I share my experience and what have been my lessons in how to run a successful business.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Lil. And you are right. You know that the business starts from within. So unless we actually know ourselves, then we can't push ourselves to them higher levels. We can't really communicate properly with our clients or give them their needs or whatever they need, because we first have to work on ourselves. When we work on ourselves, it opens up new doorways, it opens up new opportunities, and you know, you will notice that on the road to success, that every successful person works on themselves. They do. And you know, when you get with like-minded people that have worked on their road of self-discovery, you know, your relationships bond, they become more tighter, and you know, it's just an amazing journey. So well done, Lil. I'm so proud of you. You know, I'm so proud of you because you've come such a long way, and keep going, girl.
Oh, I will be, and you're by my side, so I have no.
Oh, absolutely. I am there to kick you up the butt when you need it. Always.
You do it so nicely, yes, Kate.
Lovely. But it's great, and it's great to see all you ladies shine. You know, you are doing it. You are taking action, and you are moving forward. And these books are just exactly what you need to build your platform on to run your business. I mean, all of my empire was built on Hot Mom Marine High Heels back last year when I actually first met Kim. Me and Kim have come dramatically far in less than 6 months. And wow, we cannot describe that feeling of how these books have changed our lives, and now we're actually paying it forward to all of you women as well. So, Lil, I'm so proud of you. Keep going. So, ladies, who is up next to share their chapter?
I'll go. This is Charlotte.
Oh, it's Charlotte with the husky voice. I love it.
Well, I want to say thank you, Kate and Kim, because you both have been so. I met both of you online, and I found out about this project by being connected with Kate in the social media Women Speakers Association. I saw that post, and I immediately saw that opportunity, and I reached out to Kate, and I said, Kate, please give me more information. I want to know more so I can get, started. And I just want to, thank you, for posting that, because I would have missed out on this amazing opportunity with working with and collaborating with you, Kim, and all of the other amazing women that are part of this Missing Piece in Business project. And so I want to, first thank all of you, for the collaboration and the opportunity to be a part of this. And I know that we'll be a part of many more journeys together as well. And, my chapter really talks about the insider secrets that dream stealers don't want you to know about, as starting as a business owner, getting started, and you might have colleagues or family members that just tell you shouldn't start your business, and you get frustrated. You really have challenges that come at you, and you really don't know where to turn. And so I share in this chapter of the Missing Piece in Business how to overcome all of the challenges that all of us have faced, as going through as a business professional.
I think that's amazing. Thank you, Charlotte, because there is so many challenges, so many people, and so many naysayers that won't let you live out your dreams because their fear. It's fear that rules like 90% of the world. It's the fear of failure. So, it's their fear of failure projecting onto you. So when you come out with an idea and you say, I'm going to go off and do this with my life, all they can say to you is, oh, I wouldn't do that. Well, why wouldn't you do that? Because you haven't got the courage, you haven't got the passion, and you haven't got the drive to do that. Because 90% of the world are followers and 10% are leaders. Because 90% of the world needs to be led. And you, Charlotte, are a leader. And that is what you come against all the time. We all come against that. We come against that 90% of negativity, that 90% of I've got to drag you down because I feel like I will fail if I did that. So you have to have that courage, and you have to push forward, and you wear blinkers, and it's a case of don't give a damn what anybody else thinks, because if you've got a dream, go live it out, because you only have one life, and you can't come back. This is not a dress rehearsal. So I think that is awesome that you have actually touched on that in your chapter. Well done.
Woo! Thank you.
So, ladies, who's next? Go on, don't be shy.
Lovely. It's just you and I.
It's just you and I.
Oh, I'll go. Good morning, everyone. I'm just so ecstatic to be here. And I think that really lends to what this meant for me. And it's this sisterhood. Kate just talked about the 90% and the 10%. And I have to tell you, it's wonderful being in the 10%. It does require a lot of courage. And at the same time, it really allows you to be with women that are phenomenal. And that's what this book has been for me, is just phenomenal. A part of my, oops, I thought I lost you guys.
No, we're
here. Okay, cool. We're with you, lovely. One of the huge things about my
really believe in seeing other people win, because I know the secret that if the other person wins, I do too. And I know we live in such a competitive world. So my chapter was on reforming bullying in the workplace with a system I created called Agape Intelligence. And we know in just America alone, there are about 60 million people who experience bullying in some ways. And it can be very devastating to your life. And I think what we forget is not only do you need to work with the person that's been bullied, the people who've been around and looked and saw it and didn't feel comfortable, but felt like they couldn't say anything or they'd become a target. But you also have to reform the bullier, because the statistics show only 7% of the time do they get moved. So I have done this so many times using Agape Intelligence in corporations and even one-to-one to help people to understand that they do matter and they are important. And that's what's so awesome about the missing pieces in business. We are really together on this belief that we're here to be supportive of one another, that we're here to lift each other up. And we also have a very strong belief that our experiences, the good, the bad, the suffering, the happiness and joy, came all together to make us authentically ourselves. And now we can come back and go, hallelujah, it's all good. We're here to help the next person. And so I'm just so happy to be a part of this anthology with Kim and with Kate and with every single lady on here. Everyone is freaking fabulous. You gotta have this book. It's a must-have. I'm not kidding you.
Oh, thank you so much, lovely. So lovely. Well, it is a community and it is a kind of collaboration, and it's building them foundations, because it doesn't just start with a chapter in the book. That is the beginning. We teach you to move forward. We teach you how to build your international platform so huge, so that your business makes it to that six-figure business. I mean, we have all been from there. We worked from zero to get to where we are today, and then we pass that forward and we give that to other women to pay that forward, to have their book projects and branch out and help other co-authors. And then we teach all of them women how to make it a success, how to make it successful for you, how to build that huge international platform, either through books, through radios, through professional websites. We teach all of that because we learned so many ways from all the mistakes that myself, that Kim, that Christine made. And, now to look back, and in less than a year, we've come so far and we've helped so many people, and we're just going to keep going and keep going and keep going, because there's nothing more better than seeing you women shine. There's nothing more better than seeing you start where we started, with a chapter in the book, which is now going to go along, and it's going to blossom, and you're going to use this platform to do something else, and then you go to the next step, and the next step, and the next step. There was only 2.5 years ago that I was sat at my computer myself, tearing my hair out with frustration, wondering how the hell I would get a book into the world, because I didn't have a clue. And then one day I had a message that popped into my inbox on Facebook, and it was from Christine Marmoy, who wanted me to be in the hot marmory in high heels. And wow, bam, my life changed. And now I'm seeing this happening again with all you women of the missing piece. And we are all, lifting each other up. And it's endless opportunities, because people can partner up with people. You're working together, you're building relationships all across the globe. And, to be the creator of this and to sit there, it's like, whoa, this is amazing to watch. So thank you so much, lovely, for hitting that topic, because, it is one heck of a sisterhood, and I am so proud to be the leader of it. I am really proud. I am so honoured that each and every one of you will be with me. So who is next, my lovely ladies, to share their insight?
I guess that would be me. I'm Maxine Brown, and I'm a public speaker and an author. mostly around the topics of domestic violence, recovering from domestic violence, dating after divorce, co-parenting with your crazy ex, all this kind of stuff, right? And I joined I was in the first Missing Piece book, and I was blown away by, again, just like Lovely said, the community that was created. And so when the opportunity came for the next book, I was just like, yes, I have to do this, yes. So I just yes. I don't know how. I'm just going to make it happen. So I did, and it's so exciting. It's so wonderful, and I feel like I am growing. I am growing. My network of people is growing. Excited about that. My chapter in the book, I'm not bragging about all of my success, actually. I was talking about how I'm very passionate about what I do. And I believe that, is to bring this conversation about healthy relationships to the world, right? And so I was doing everything for free. I wasn't charging. Well, that's a guaranteed way to go out of business, and that's what I was doing. So anyway, my chapter is about that you deserve to be paid for the gift that you're bringing, and that's what I'm talking about. And I'm really excited about going forward with this book and continuing to work within this community, and just to see what other things are going to spin out of this. It's very exciting.
Thank you so much, Maxine. That's awesome. And I really do value the work you're doing, because that myself, I'm a survivor of domestic violence, and I've experienced 2 violent relationships in my past. And one of them actually caused me to have anxiety disorder, which then caused me to have a stroke. It's 3 years ago now that I had a stroke, and I was paralyzed down my right hand side for 2 months. And all that came from domestic violence. And, I really value the work that you're doing. But I do remember you coming to me last year, and then you saying that you was doing things for free. And I was like, what? You can't do that. What? You're right? You're doing what? That is one of the big things that me and Kim are so strong about, because that's one of the things we teach. Free attracts free. So if you're giving out free, you're just going to attract more free. And you're going to have clients that don't want to pay you because they want it for free. You're going to have a message inbox that's absolutely full of people going, can I just have a minute? Can you just answer this question? And all these just-a-minute meetings add up, and it's your life. It's your valuable life, your valuable time that you are never going to receive back. So charge for it. If you have 5 hours to live, if the doctor said to you, you have 5 hours to live, and you've just given away $25,000 for free, wouldn't you feel a bit cheated? Yeah. So I am so proud of you for coming up on this chapter, because business owners do need to know that free attracts free. Don't give anything away for free. Give value, yes, give value in absolutely everything that you provide, and in every service that you provide. Give value, give tons of value, but never give anything away for free. So thank you so much, Maxine. Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you, and thank you for the swift kicks in the butt. It has been wonderful. It's been wonderful.
Yes, you are a business owner, not a business giver-awayer.
There you go.
So, ladies, who's next? Who's next?
I think that is everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is everybody. I want to say one thing is I'm sitting here, in this community of wonderful women, a few that I've just recently have gotten to know, a few that I've done other books in, a few that I'm working very closely with, which is I love as I call it, the caramelizing of the depth of the relationships. And I'm looking at all of you, and Lil, I had the opportunity to meet you face to face last October in Ireland, and you are not the same person, and I mean that in such a great way. Wow. such huge, gigantic steps, Lil, you have taken. And Deborah,
Yeah.
I've really gotten to know you, and a couple weeks ago, making that announcement on social media about your transition and the huge, gigantic Gaia steps. And Charlotte, I'm watching you just. You were already, when I met you, blossomed as this beautiful, beautiful rose, and the petals are just opening up even more and more and more. And love, I'm just getting to know you, Maxine. You and I have had conversations. We've been now, this is our second book together, and I'm watching you as well. And of course, Kate and I, the steps that we have taken, and it gives me such pleasure where someone comes to me, whether it's my husband or one of my sisters in these books, or a friend of mine, and says, wow, you have really shifted and changed in leaps and bounds since last year. And ladies, I mean, I have really, 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 by choice, stepped up to do that. And it was the opening of these of Success in High Heel was my first book last April, and then doing these books, and then the radio station. And I've had to do that in order to be able to come back around and support all of you to go out there and showcase and shine yourselves. And that, at the end of the day, if I'm tired, whether I'm cranky, because I do ask Kate, and you can ask Christine too. When this girl's lack of sleep, I get cranky. I admit it. But at the end of the day, when I see all of us metaphorically standing in an ongoing circle of hand holding, and that circle grows and grows as we grow, that to me, the day is complete. I'm complete. I am so complete to see all of us stepping into our heartfelt desire of success, bottom line. And it's been awesome to watch all of you do this, take those steps, and continue to grow that. And Kate and I are doing the same thing, and Lil, it has been amazing that from when you left that Sunday evening, go to the airport in Ireland, to stepping away from your day job, to really owning your professional bra business. Literally, Lil, you are a different person, and that to me that's the pricelessness of me being an entrepreneur, is being able to be a part of that and to witness that. So, ladies, you're amazing. You're amazing.
Yay! I want to add in that, people have been talking about this sisterhood and the projects. Like I said, this is the second project that I've been involved with Kate, and the group it's the most supportive group I have ever been involved in. And there's a lot of things going on, like we've all met on Facebook, and we're in the private Facebook group, and it's the most supportive that I've ever experienced. Anybody is going through anything in their lives, all they have to do is, they post it to say this is, what's happening, and the support is just, they'll get pages of response. And it is the most supportive group, and it's been amazing. Anything that you're going through, having problems, and not only the problems, but also the good times. Everybody shares with everyone, and you can't stay down. If you do have a moment that you are having problems and you're down, everybody uplifts you, and that's, I've never experienced that before. So this sisterhood has been totally amazing.
Yes, I agree with you, Lil. It's I've always said, because my before life, I was in corporate America and working around women that are literally clawing their ways to the top and stomping on not just other women, but stomping on people, but mainly other women. I feel, and I will still continue to say this, none of us have arrived. And I do believe in the sisterhood of these books is we have all stepped up to our own plate. We have all turned in and cleaned up our own yards, if you will, our own inner landscape, our own selves. So in turn, when we're doing that and continue to do that, we attract others like-minded. And I agree with you, Lil, because there's days where I reach out both to Kate and Christine, and I need just a tinge of that nurturing, but then I need some kicking in the butt. And then there's days where we're all teasing one another, but we're all laughing, we're all having fun, and we're all here to support. And it's weeding out the gardens. If spring could ever get here in Michigan, we're weeding out the gardens. We're pulling those weeds to make room for the flowers, and that was the analogy that I used, with Charlotte. I mean, she's a beautiful, we're all beautiful flowers. We're just blossoming and blossoming and blossoming and blossoming and blossoming, and our roots are growing deeper into the awesome soil and into the earth, and becoming stronger. So we reach out and we attract other like-mindeds, and it's amazing. And any woman out there listening who is thirsty, crying, desiring, anything like this, reach out to any of us on this show, and we can guide you towards these experiences, because they are life-changing. They're not just business enhancing, they are life-changing. And I know personally, for me, at any given time, with these women in this show today, plus all the other women in Kate's first 2 books, my first book, a couple of the other books that I've been involved in, and then the book that I'm working on right now, is I can turn to these women. At any given time, I can turn to these women without them passing judgment, without them stomping on me and feeling better because I'm in a, like Lil says, a bad moment or even a good moment. They don't feel threatened. They don't feel like they have to gain from bad in order to feel better. It's not like that at all. And you know what? And hooray to all of us who have arrived to this environment.
Hey, Kim, this is Deborah. I was going to say, you're very lyrical this morning.
I am.
That whole springtime analogy was very beautiful.
Oh,
I have to say.
Thank you.
What you put in your coffee?
Well, I'm past coffee. I'm to the protein drink, but really, oh my gosh, thank you. Maybe because I'm freezing and it's sunny out and it's still very cold here in Michigan.
Yeah,
I have to. Go ahead.
All right, honey, go ahead.
Go ahead, Deborah.
This is Deborah for the listeners, because we've got many beautiful spirits here together in one green room. I think that we have created this very safe place, and it is an amazing experience to know that, as Lil said, and as Kim said, and as all of you have already expressed today, that we can be vulnerable with each other and turn that around to become stronger. And then we share that with each and every one of us on our projects, but not only on our international book projects, but in our daily lives. And I have made some of the strongest connections with my co-authors of, I was in the missing piece, A Transformational Journey, where I gained the title of #1 international best-selling author. And that's something now that can never be taken away from me. And so that is thanks to the wonderful mentors that are with us here in this group and my co-authors. I just don't know, what life would be like if I hadn't met you all, whether it's via internet or not. It doesn't matter. I still feel really connected to all of you.
Yep. And that will be a lifelong thing too, because these books and the books have a lifelong a shelf life. These we're human beings. We don't have shelf lives, but our relationships will be those will be lifelong.
Yeah, and this is love. I really just think when you have such a wonderful sisterhood, and you have, I always think of people as family, because my grandmother used to say, you got to love your family, you know. So I put everybody in the category of family somehow. And one thing that's so huge about this group, that each one of you has mentioned, is that we really respond to one another. We really give each other this great power to do our own individual work and then do work as a group. And one of the other things that we do, even when one of us has had a really bad day, I call it upper limiting. It's from the book The Big Leap. And what they talk about a little bit is that when things are going great, we find a way to sabotage ourselves somehow. Or an argument starts, we don't even know how that happened. And, you know, we lose focus off of what our gifts are and where we're supposed to be. And this group brings us right back. Every one of us will help you crash through that upper limit.
And love it, lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It is so important, though. It is so important to build those relationships. I mean, you know, gone are the days of cold calling a business and you expect people to help sell your products or expect people just to buy your products just like that. It doesn't work no more. You have to build relationships. You have to build trust. You have to build a brand for yourself that people can trust and who feel warm to and feel connected to. Because we need to feel that connection. We're human. We work on emotional levels. We need to connect emotionally with our clients, with our work colleagues, with our sisterhood. So it is fantastic that we've created, that the missing piece has created this huge foundation underneath where all you're willing to support is, you're willing to support each other, you're willing to work together and become business partners and do workshops together. And you know, to see all this creating before our very eyes, it is an immense feeling. It's awesome because the people that me and Tim had to become to be these leaders of these projects, we had to endure a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of stress, but we kept going because we had each other and we kept pushing each other day by day. We said, no, we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up no matter how hard it gets. So we were there to kick each other, keep going. And, you know, it's who we had to become to make these projects work, to make these projects a success. And to actually stand here and watch all this surrounding us, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you women for now taking it on and continuing it into the world as well. So thank you so much, ladies, for taking mine and Kim's vision and Christine's vision and carrying it on and paying it forward because it's awesome to watch.
And I want to add to that, Kate, and your each and every one of your individual visions, and it's not just our own visions. It's amazing how all our visions intertwine and intercept with one another. You know, the missions and the visions. That's why there's such a strong connection, and I love it.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, can I just say that it even goes beyond our professional connections of what we do in life, the connection between what we do, because each one of us is unique and individual and has our own business. But how I just can really appreciate how we can all come together and see our commonalities. And when one person has a question, it's like I forget which one of you said, but Lil, I think you said there's pages of responses. And that is so incredible, that sharing of information. Because as Kim said, in the corporate world, you don't necessarily get that. You don't get that kind of reaction when you ask for assistance. People may look at you like you're not good enough or not smart enough or not skilled enough. But in our experience in putting these international book projects together, it's just an incredible, positive, uplifting, mind-blowing experience.
It is.
Anybody, the ladies, want to add to that? Come on, come forward. Come on. This is your time.
Oh, I wanted to say this earlier when Charlotte went to speak. Oh, here comes the sexy voice. Come on, Charlotte.
Well, I just want to say that, as I mentioned before, just really being connected with all of you, I do feel like I'm a part of a family. And if I have any challenges, that I can go to any one of you and you're there to support me. And I really appreciate that because, even though I'm in a different state from you guys and a lot of you are in different countries and, it's just, amazes me that I'm able to reach out to you and, no matter what time it is, because I'm going around the clock. Usually, most of the time, I'm on and off social media anyway. But I just really appreciate just being a part of this support and family that I have. In addition to, just collaborating with all of you as well.
That's awesome.
I also want to add, Kate being our leader on these projects, that she also makes it so easy for us to be open because of how open she is. Kate posts videos of her getting up in the morning and, giving us our incentive for the day or what is our goal for today. And so she's the one that kind of sets the pace for us too. And Kate, you've done an amazing job with that. And it brings out everybody. It brings out the easiness for us, the comfortability. Because we can just be who we are, and all of us are from the heart. There is no bullshit. And it comes out, it shows.
It's my
that refreshing light in what we do, and that's what I love about this, as well as having new families and sisters and all of you. We can come, unlike going to the corporate world a lot of times, and really delight in what we do. No matter what our struggles are, we know everybody will be there to help us crash through that upper limit that we're putting on ourselves and enjoy our gifts and enjoy sharing them with the world.
I love what you put up on there, Lily, because it's exactly how I was taught to do that. Because with my mentor, who is now turned into my business partner, Simon Jordan, he led the way for me. He was like the one who said, you should share your life by video. You should share, just be normal. And, because people are crying out for that. Or they're crying out for normality instead of having all these polished professional videos that scare people, that think, oh my God, that's way out my reach. Oh my God, I've got to pay for that to be professional, to sell my services. And it's complete rubbish. So, what you turned on with the no BS, that is me. I'm human. I'm a mom who works from home. So I want to portray that. I'm authentic. I want to portray that. I have bad hair days. I have days when I walk around the house in my sweatpants and my fluffy slippers. But you know what? You've got to share it, because if I didn't share that with you, and if I was just putting a frontal on, wouldn't I be fake? That was fake. So, no, this is me. This is me after I'm feeling crap. This is me when I'm walking around the house after I've just done a workout and I'm sweaty. This is me in a bath towel with a towel on top of my head. Hi, this is me. It needs to be shared. You need to share some part of yourself. I mean, okay, there's some times when people share too much. But, there is a point where you can share just a part of yourself. Share that you're exercising. Share that you're having a crap day. Share that you don't feel well. Share that you're tired. Because you're only human. You're human like the rest of the people in this world. And they're the people you want to connect with on an emotional level. So, when I got taught that, I incorporated it into my groups, because I didn't just want to have a book project. I wanted to make friendships for life. friendships where I could travel across the world and I could see these people in the flesh, and I could meet them, I could hug them, I could talk to them, because behind every computer is a heartbeat. It's not just a profile picture, it's a heartbeat. It's a person with feelings, emotions. So I wanted to connect with that. Facebook is fantastic, it's phenomenal, it's a free way of being able to connect with you all at a personal level. I post these videos, and you know, I love you all. I love sharing my life with you.
Thanks, Kate.
We love you too, Kate.
We love you too, Kate. Thanks.
Yeah, okay, here's some more videos, and here's my journey of the wonder workouts. It's going to be awesome. You know, this morning, I recorded it, you'd have laughed your head off, because I had a dog licking my face while I was doing sit-ups, and I had my 2 teenagers in the living room who were dancing to the funky music and taking the mick out of their mum doing the exercises. I'm going to have to start recording all this.
You know, this is Deborah, and I think that, Kate, what you were just saying is very true. And I found it very empowering to connect with women such as all of you here on the radio show with me and all of our other co-authors, because I was seeking to work from my passion, to share my passion. And I didn't know that that was really possible. You know, you don't learn that in the corporate world, or even in our society and cultural expectations about working, being a professional. And so seeing others share their passion is very motivating, very empowering. And I think the other piece of that is that because we are human, to even celebrate our down days. Because when you put a post in our rooms and our Facebook groups that you're having one of those moments, you do get the support. You do get someone who's there and has noticed your post and has some positive words, or just, you know, you just feel like someone's wrapping their arms around you. And I think that working from your passion and sharing your passion, you need that kind of support and energy in order to keep going. And I think that is phenomenal. And it is something that we all seek as human beings, right? To be connected and to be able to live an authentic life. And this sort of book project has certainly created that and creates many other opportunities for that. And it just keeps expanding to a bigger and bigger circle. And I'm just crazy in love with this whole process that's been created, and excited to see where we can all take it in the future.
Oh, this is just the beginning, Deborah. This is just the beginning. That is what I always say. This is just the beginning. There is no end.
It's time for all of us to take a trip someplace warm.
I can be packed in half an hour.
You and me both will.
Come to my house. It's spring here.
No, Kate, we want someplace really warm. We're talking sand, ocean, Caribbean warm.
A tropical retreat then, Kim. That is all there is to it. We'll have to do a tropical retreat for all our ladies.
Yeah,
I think we need to have one a quarter. Every 3 months we need to do it.
Me and Kim can organise that. We'll do that. Don't worry.
I am very ready. Very ready. This winter has been enough of me talking about that.
Okay, ladies, so we're coming up to the last 12 minutes of the show. So really, let's go through the ladies, the co-authors, and really give one great tip of advice that we could give to business owners today, as well as, well, you've provided the information for your chapters, but what else could you provide a business owner today, a woman business owner who's got a business online, one piece of nugget, one advice? So let's go through you all. Kim, you go first.
You want me to go first? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay. Gosh, one quick piece of advice and suggestion is, first of all, go after those dreams and don't stop. Dream on is Steven Tyler says in Aerosmith. You just keep dreaming until your dreams come true, and make sure You get together your business plan, intentional plan, and make sure it is realistic with some time goals and things like that. But absolutely go after those dreams and don't stop until they come true.
Thank you so much. Who's next?
I'll go next. It's kind of following Kim's advice, but follow your heart. And the two important things with that is also clarity. And another thing I've really learned that's important, write things down. Get them out of your head, write them down.
Definitely.
That's my advice.
Awesome. Thank you, Lil. Who's next, please, ladies?
I'll go next.
Okay. Oh, Charlotte. I'll go next.
Charlotte, go. Let's hear
Sexy
it.
voice.
Okay. I think it's important to, know your passion. Always pursue your passion, and of course, surround yourself with people that are going to support you with that passion. Because if you're constantly working and you're not really passionate about what you're doing, then you're really setting yourself up for failure. So I think that's important, and that's my tip.
That's awesome, Charlotte. And she's got such a sexy voice to do with.
She does.
I love her voice. I love it.
Thank you.
I never get bored of that. Men would fall in love with that voice. Right, who's next, ladies?
I will go. It's love.
Okay, my love.
So I always see women, and I am notorious for this. I will go out of my way to find the next new pair of shoes, okay? Because I'm a shoe freak. And I think that we work so hard sometimes on our outer selves and don't pay enough attention to our inner selves. And so I would advise women, men, whoever's listening, to please know that you matter and you're important, and the work that you do matters. And so invest in your inner self. Do the work, because you can do anything that you have a passion for, that you dreamed of. You can make it a reality. Just like me having a whole 4 closets of shoes and somebody's bed.
Oh man, I knew.
So positively.
I
I have got 4 closets of shoes.
And you know something, love, I knew there was something that I just love about you, boy. You and I, thank goodness we don't live in the same state. We'd be out shoe shopping all the time.
For real. We will when we get together, Kim.
Oh, I'm telling you, and that's a plan. Oh my gosh, we're gonna solve the world while we are shoe shopping.
Oh gosh, here goes the retreats. Hiking, just watch the shoe shopping. So who's next, please? Is that all?
Come on, Maxine.
Yeah, come on, Max.
All right, then it's me. All right. All right. All I had to say was never, ever, ever give up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's well said, succinctly said. I don't know if I can be so succinct because I love to talk, but this is Deborah, and my tip, I've been listening to you all, and I agree 100% wholeheartedly with everything you've said. And it just keeps resonating with me that don't be afraid to ask for help. And that's a hard thing to do because we all have, a certain amount of pride, and we think we're strong enough to make it all happen, which we are. We're definitely strong enough to make it happen. But it still is okay to ask for help when you need it, and then to be able to graciously accept that. And I think that's something that's not really encouraged among women, either in a personal level or a professional level. So that's gonna be my business tip, is ask for help when you need it.
That's awesome. Thank you. Because it is a big rule that we have to, we have to take that on board. It's one of the biggest laws of the universe within law of attraction. You have to ask, and it's what I got taught by my mentor Jack Canfield, that you have to ask. If you just sit there and you feel like that you can't do it alone, well, reach out and just ask somebody. Just keep asking and asking and asking, and get into the habit of asking. Even if you ask somebody who's already gone to where you want to be, just ask them how they did it. Interview them. Because successful people are so happy about talking about how they've done it. They're so happy to teach others, to teach them how they did it. So just ask, just reach out. It is there. And all the links for every co-author is published in the front of their chapters. It is printed in the front of their chapters, so you can reach out. You can reach out to any one of the co-authors that suits you, that you emotionally feel like you are attached to, or that somebody who could really help you, because a lot of the women are coaches, a lot of the women are business owners, so reach out. We're all here. It's not just a book, it's the start of a community, and we're all in a community. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining us today. I'm going to hand back over to lovely Kim so she can wrap up the show.
Oh, thank you, Kate. Ladies, if you could all just sit tight in the green room, that would be excellent until I wrap up the show. But thank you, everybody, for listening in today. Actually, all of us on this show, our day is just beginning. Just want to remind everybody at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, we go completely live with our virtual launch on Amazon. Kate, do you have that with you, Kate, the Amazon link?
I do have the link, and I will be posting it out exactly 12 noon EST. And there'll be videos, posts, and every link will be underneath them, so people can go direct to Amazon and they can get their copies straight away.
Okay, so the book will be available at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time today on Amazon.com. The Missing Piece in Business. Please, everybody that is listening, step up to Amazon today and support all of us to help us drive the book up to #1. We're going for international bestseller and also, of course, for #1, which I know this group will hit that #1. We will hit the gold. We will hit the gold. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today on another show, Lead Her Up as In, Women on the Rise. We are broadcasting live from the Bold radio station. Please reach out, grab a book, get to know these women, and then get in touch with them, because the ways to get in touch with them is inside, right in front of all of their chapters. And reach out, connect with them. They are an amazing, now my opinion I own is very biased. They are an amazing group of women in this book and on this show today. So please step up at noon Eastern Standard Time today. Get on Amazon.com, purchase yourself a book, and get to know these women, and also take away some awesome content and huge golden nuggets for yourself and your business. So go out there, make it a great day. And stay tuned later on this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Lead Her Up as In, Women on the Rise, for another show this evening. So thank you for joining us all. Make it a great day.